Hey guys, it's Margarita, and today I'm here to bring you my top 5 most reread books that I own. So, I don't know about you guys, but I love to reread books, and sometimes I'm in the mood to read, but I'm not in the mood to read anything new. So, these tend to be the top 5 books or book series that I tend to reach for when I'm in one of those moods. I'm going to go from my least reread to my most reread. And the number 5 is going to be Anything by Amelia Atwater Rhodes. I love her books. They're super easy reads. They're fun. This is the Kishra trilogy, or not trilogy, series, and I just recently bought the last 3 books in the series. So this one I probably read a lot less because I didn't have the entire series. And then she also has a couple books about vampires and stuff. This one being Demon in My View. I really like this one. It's not my favorite vampire one by her, but this is probably one that I reach for a lot because it's also pretty small. Next is I have a collection of stories that are basically retellings of fairy tales. So I'll reach for any of those. I love to reread them, but since there are so many, I tend to not reread the same book too many times because I want to say there are about 15 different versions of those. Some of my top 2, I actually have a top 3, but I lent one of those books out, so I don't have it, is Snow by Tracy Lynn. This is a retelling of Snow White, and it's really, really good. I really like this one. And also Spirited, which is a retelling of, I don't want to say Last of the Mohicans? That might be wrong. But it's a retelling of a Native American story, and this is really, really good. This is by Nancy Holder, and if you look on the back, can you see that there are different versions of, I own all of them. So I reach for any of these all the time. Love retellings of fairy tales. Number 3 is A Certain Slant of Light by, who's this by? Laura Wilcombe. This is about ghosts, and it's actually really, really good. There's a love story. I really like it. If you haven't read it, I would definitely recommend it. It's really good. I really enjoy it. Next it's pretty much an author that I'll reach for a lot. I own most of her books, and that's Ellen Hopkins, but Impulse and Burned are probably the 2 that I reach for more than any of her other books, although they're all very good. I love them all. I don't have Burned. I lent it out, and I'm waiting to get it back, but Impulse, oh my god. This is such a good book. This is probably my favorite by her. It's about 3 teens that all try to commit suicide, and so they're all sent to this like rehab place, and it's basically it's told from their different perspectives. It's really, really good. It's a great book. Ellen Hopkins has a very interesting writing style. I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting. But it's a really fast read. I mean, it looks really thick, but it is such a fast read, and I love it. What it says on the back is one of my favorite things. It says, act on your impulse, swallow the bottle, cut a little deeper, put the gun to your chest. And those are the 3 different ways that the teens try to kill themselves. Really good. Recommend. Definitely read. And then last but not least, my most reread book that I own, and you'll be able to see it when I hold it up, is Blood and Chocolate. I mean, look at this. This has been a very well-loved book by me. This is probably one of my favorite books that I've ever read. By no means is it a literary masterpiece, but there's just something about this book that I love, and I love to just pick it up, spend 2 or 3 hours just rereading it, re-entering her world. Oh, this is by Annette Curtis Claus. Oops. I don't know if I said that, but it's about a werewolf who falls in love with a teenage human boy, and just the struggles that they encounter and whatnot. And she doesn't know if she should tell him or if she shouldn't, and it's an easy read. It's a great read. It's one of my favorite reads, and as you can tell, this has definitely been a well-loved book. So let me know what your favorite rereads are. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.